Hey Fashionistas, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, I'm Caroline and I make lifestyle and fashion videos. And today we're doing something a little bit different. Obviously you clicked on this for a reason. Today we're doing a Q&A. Obviously I am nowhere near famous, so no one's going to be asking me any questions. So I have just decided that I'm going to look up basic questions and answer them. We're going to talk about them and share my opinions and my insights. So let's get right on into the video. So the first question is, after a breakup, would you rather be alone or be surrounded by friends? I've never been in a breakup or a relationship, period. So next question, are you a fan of any sports teams? This is my chance to shine, guys. I don't like sports. Sorry if you're a big sports person. I just don't know what it is. I've never found it interesting. I've always wanted to be one of those people that were like, yes, my football team's playing, let's go. But I find it boring. The next question, are you a good cook? I would say I'm pretty good. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit too cocky, but I would say for the most part, I am a good cook. There are a few flops I've had in the kitchen. Don't ask my sisters about the macarons I tried to cook. They were horrible. I've tried twice, not once, not twice. I failed both times miserably. Can you dance? No. The next question is so juicy.
So juicy.
Do I have any birthmarks? I have this birthmark right here. I don't know if you can tell. And I'm not even kidding you. When I was little, I was so insecure about it. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like kind of a little bit raised. So it's not like a flat birthmark. Like it kind of has like texture to it and I just don't like that. Now I don't really care. I never really think about it. But when I was little, I hated it. And I looked up a little bit more juicy questions because I don't know. I feel like I want to entertain, not like do all this boring nonsense. The next question is, what is your biggest turn off in a person? I obviously have standards. I'm like not that, I'm not that, like there's some people that are like, they have to have blonde hair, blue eyes, perfect body. Like I don't know, I'm just not really like that. I mean, I have like people that I feel like I tend to like be attracted to, but I don't really have a type like that. I would just say my biggest turnoff, more so like personality, would just be when you're rude. Don't be a rude person. Like obviously we all make mistakes. We all say stupid things that we don't mean. But like if you're just like a mean person or you think you're better than everyone else, I hate that. I hate that. Are you like your zodiac sign suggests that you should be? I'm a Virgo, for anyone that doesn't know. I was born on August 26th. I have no idea what Virgos are like. I swear on TikTok, they make every single zodiac sign sound horrible. So I don't really know if I'm like my zodiac sign. I like to think I'm a good person, so I don't know. The next one is, I don't even know if I want to answer this. It says, at what age did you have your first crush? Who was it? Obviously, I'm not going to answer who it was because, I mean, they're not going to watch this video, but that would be so embarrassing if I said who it was and I still go to high school with them. No way. I don't know if I can say this. Okay, well, my first crush was, I think, in second grade. I don't even know if I can say this because I'm scared people are going to, like, remember. But, like, I had the biggest crush on him for like the longest time, and I remember he like had farted in class, like just straight up, everyone heard it. At least this is the way I remember it. I hope I'm not twisting anything. When I was that young, I don't really remember everything perfectly, but from what I remember, he did a little toot. And I remember like there was like this one girl like that was teasing him for it, and I was like,
guys, everybody farts, it's fine.
Or I said something like that. I can't remember. I thought I was being a big hero, but in reality, it was just so weird. I should have just laughed it off. That's so embarrassing. Do you have any piercings? If yes, where? I just have two. I have my first and second holes, and then I also am wearing a fake little cartilage piercing. I want to get my cartilage, it just fell out. I want to get my cartilage pierced when I'm, yep. I want to get my cartilage pierced, but my mom wants me to wait until I'm 18 to make my own decisions. She doesn't feel like it's necessary, which is fair. Have you ever been in a relationship? No. Have you ever been in love? No. I have the problem, guys. I don't know if anyone else suffers from this. I get the ick, I think is what they call it. Like I could think someone's so cute and so attractive, but the minute they start talking to me, even like if it's not in like a relationship kind of way, just a regular conversation, I get so turned off and I don't know what it is. So I don't know if it has something, I don't know, maybe I have commitment issues. I don't know. Maybe I just can't catch feelings. What is your favorite song? Guys, I want to say I've heard it on TikTok. I can't remember. It's like, oh shoot, how does it go? Oh, Cry For You. It's like, obviously I don't want to get copyrighted. It's like, you'll never see me again, 'cause I was gonna cry for you. Go listen to it. It's so good. Do you have children? Yes, 3. Just kidding. Have you ever tried black coffee without sugar? That insults me. I hate that question. No, the only reason why coffee is ever good is if you add creamer and sugar. I'm sorry. If you drink it black.
No.
My dad used to drink it black. I just don't know why you would drink it black. It tastes horrible. Have you ever fell in front of a crowd? This is such an embarrassing story. I live in a pretty small town, so like I know everyone. Pretty much. I mean, like when you go to the store, you tend to run into people you know. And so I remember we were at the courthouse watching like this movie. Obviously this was before Corona. They would do like I don't know if it was a special holiday or something. They'd blown up this big screen in front of the courthouse, and then on this big courthouse lawn, you could go and sit and just watch. And I remember we were packing up and my mom had come to get me and my sisters. That's who we were with. Keep in mind, other students I know are there, and I straight up picked up my lawn chair, was going to my car, trying to act like, oh, I'm so cool. Straight up dropped the chair, fell, tore my pants on the knee, and I was bleeding, and I just got up, ran to the car, left the chair there, and I was like, I'm so embarrassed. And my sister had to grab the chair, and she's like, Caroline, why would you just leave the chair sitting there? That was so embarrassing. If anyone remembers that, that's the worst. The next question is, what is your most embarrassing moment? Let me try to think, because I really want to like drum up a good story for you guys. It's not like embarrassing, it's more so just like, why did this person have to do me like that? I remember once, second grade just was not the year for me because a lot of stuff happened. I have a really embarrassing story that I refuse to tell, but this one's a close second. There was this time I was sitting next to this boy, I'm obviously not going to say his name. And we would do all these little spelling tests. So basically our like teacher would give us like read 10 sentences or something like that. And then you would have to write down the words and like use all the proper punctuation. And I remember we had just finished the test, and one of the like sentences that she had read was a question. So obviously you end a question with a question mark. And I remember me and this boy were comparing answers, and I was like, obviously, well, the teacher hadn't collected it yet, and I was like,
oh, like, let's go through and compare. I was like, I won't change mine.
And he was like, okay. And so we're going through, we're comparing, and I remember it was like I had a period at the end of the question mark, and then he had a question mark, and so I quickly changed mine, like right in front of him, and I made it a question mark, and he was like,
I'm telling.
I was like, no, please, I'll do anything.
And then like, so I feel like the whole entire day or something, I like was like kissing up to him, being like, please don't tell, and then at the very end of the day, he told on me. And I was like, bruh, I just wasted all my time only to get told on anyway. But if I remember that correctly, the teacher was on my side. She said, not like on my side, obviously I cheated and I shouldn't have. She was like, well, maybe you should keep your answers like covered or something, or said something like that to him, like maybe you shouldn't share your answers, or you should cover your paper or something like that. And so I was like, thank you. Thank you to my teacher. The next one is, what is the scariest thing that has ever happened to you? Let me tell you what the scariest thing that has ever happened to me is. This was last summer. So anyway, I was walking my dog as one does, and I went home, and then basically we have a Ring video doorbell. So if you don't know what that is, basically you click the button and you get a little video footage. And so basically this man, he had like this tandem bicycle, I think is what you call it. It's like a 2-seater, and I want to say maybe he's probably in his 30s, I don't know, like clearly older than me. I'm 17 and I was 16 at the time, and he was like, it was so inaudible. I would put the footage in, but I don't want to like get in trouble. He was like,
Is the girl who walks her dog here or something?
And my mom was like answering on the video doorbell. She was like, what? Like, basically. And he was like,
I'd like her to come to a campfire with me.
and I was like, what the heck is this? My mom was like, oh, sorry, I think you have the wrong house. Clearly he didn't have the wrong house. Mind you, I had not seen this man my whole entire time on the walk. So do you know what that means? It means that he followed me home to my house and then decided to proceed and knock on my door or whatever. And then that's not the end of the story. I took like the next few days off of my walk because I was thinking in my head, obviously I kind of want to throw this guy off of my tail, and I decided to go finally again. I'm walking my dog and the police station is right on the corner of my street, so I wasn't that nervous about it because I stay in town anyway. So it's like if anything happens, the police are literally right there. So I'm walking my dog. Then guess who shows up? On his tandem bicycle. And then I'm like, oh shoot, and I feel my heart. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking in my head, do I turn around here? It was like right where the police station was, and I was like, either I could keep going because he was coming this way, and so I had passed him. I saw him look at me. I was like, okay, I could keep going and then not go that way back to my house, or I could turn around and then be like going back to my house kind of like in the same direction that he was going. And so I was like, okay, I just kind of took a pause. I was listening to my music, got my phone out, tried to like kind of like act like I was doing stuff and like kind of show that like, hey buddy, I have a phone, I can call the cops. He turned around on his bike, so I'm like kind of paused, like trying to act like I'm doing stuff. He turns around on his bike, comes back, drives so slow next to me, and I'm like, oh my god, here it goes, I'm gonna get kidnapped. And so I'm laughing now, it's not funny. And so then he like kept going, and so I run and I turn around, and then all of a sudden this car stops and they're like, hey, that guy's following you. And I'm like,
I know.
and they're like, do you want to get in and I'll like get you home? And I was like, I literally live like, by that time I was basically in the front of my house, maybe a little bit further, and I was like, could you just like, it was during COVID, so I also didn't want to get in the car with them either, and I didn't know them, so I was like, and so I was like, could you just like watch me? And they like drove by the side of me and they watched me get home. That could have been a very dangerous situation, but gosh, I hope you guys never get in that kind of situation because that was scary. And that's what I'm gonna end this video on. I hope you guys enjoyed some of my juicy stories and some of my interesting questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give this video a big like if you guys are new here. And if you have not subscribed yet, you better to join the Fashionista Club. And also let me know what kind of other videos you would like to see. And thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.